Living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I get knocked in the cage. We living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I'm knocked in the cage. What up? Yeah. When times was rough, I always had to grind for stuff, and I remain tough as nails. Before I go in the jail cells, I'm raising hell. But I'm gonna hold it down, especially for my peeps that's not around. When you on these streets, some niggas really just starve to eat. And I remember where I will hand-me-downs 3 weeks in a row, same clothes. But I'm changing, no, cause I can't be like that forever. I gotta make sure I get my priorities straight and everything's together with all my values and morals. And I'm feeling alive like I'm immortal, doing this for eternity. You can learn from me. Living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I get knocked. Last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I get knocked in the cage. Living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I'm knocked in the cage. If it's too hot in the cot, I'd rather be right here, try and get it all on the block. Dish it in, dish it out. You know how a hustler moves. You know how these customers do. They want to keep stressing you. They wanna make sure when they come up short, you forgive them. Nah, I gotta get mines, man. I gotta flip them pigeons, and I make my decisions to get where I'm going. And y'all should start knowing. You gotta keep your mind sharp at all times, and you gotta have the heart. But I'm still looking up at all the people that passed away, trying to last a day. And that's just half to say on the rhyme behalf. And with my paragraph, you can go and quote it. If you pick it, then it's like I'm voted. You could be a president, so I can change things in your local residence. Living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I get knocked in the cage. Living in the last days. I'd rather go out in the blaze before I'm knocked in the cage.